Do you want to learn how to create a super fun, unique, and engaging video to promote your business? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create that fun and engaging video using stop animation. I'm going to show you the step-by-step process I use to create this sparkling water video. If you want to follow along, go to invideo.io. I'm using InVideo because it's free and it's very beginner friendly. Let's go ahead and get started. The first step is taking your photos. So think about what kind of movement you want to add to your product, and then think about how you can set that up. So basically in this video, there's a very short story happening. The can opens, and then I added the bubbles to show that it's sparkling water, it's bubbly. Then the next can comes in showing that there are multiple flavors of the product, and then I wanted them to do a little cheers to show that you can drink these with your friends. It's kind of a nice feeling. So when you're setting up your story, think about the function of your product and think about a feeling you want to convey. My setup was really simple. I actually just used a pink piece of paper for the background, and then I positioned my camera on a tripod so that it was shooting downwards. Probably the most important thing you need for this step is a tripod. You want your camera to be completely stable. You can't have it moving at all in between photos. I also just want to mention I used this setup where I was shooting from above because I wanted to give my products kind of an effect like they were floating, but you don't have to do the same thing. It's a little bit easier, a little bit more simple to actually just put your products on a tabletop and shoot them straight on. Alright, and once you get your product and your camera set up, you can go ahead and start taking your pictures. So to create movement, just take one photo, move your object a little bit, take another photo, move your object a little bit more, take another photo, repeat that process a lot of times. I also just used some little circles of paper to create bubbles, so feel free to add in fun little things like that. Get creative. Now you might have heard that videos usually have 24 frames per second, which is true, so you might be thinking you need to take 24 pictures to create 1 second of a stop animation video. But the style we're going for here is a little bit playful and a little bit jumpy, so you actually don't need quite as many photos to create that effect. I actually created mine with about 6 photos per second, so if you want to create a 15-second video, you'll need about 90 photos. Alright, once you have all your photos, your next step is to head over to InVideo and open up a blank project. So I'm going to go ahead and create a folder, and then I'm just going to go ahead and upload all of the photos I took. And now I want to start with a completely blank canvas, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the title and the logo that's on screen. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my first photo and drag it onto the canvas. Alright, now I'm going to come down to the timeline, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go ahead and make the scene as short as we can possibly make it, which is ½ a second. And then I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate that scene quite a few times. You might notice that it's automatically adding transitions, and I'm just deleting them because we're not going to need any transitions for this project. Alright, and then once I've got quite a few scenes on my timeline, I'm going to add in my next photos. So I'm just going to click my second photo and drag it onto the canvas, and then I'm going to hit replace, and then I'm just going to repeat that process with every single one of my photos. Alright, so once you have all of your photos in place, if you hit play, you'll notice that this does look pretty jumpy. And again, we are going for kind of a jumpy, playful look, but for this video that I'm making, I think it's still a little bit too slow. But we've already made each scene as short as it can possibly be, so we can't really speed it up anymore from here. So I'm actually going to show you a little trick. What I actually do at this point is hit download and share and export my video, and then I'm going to download it and then re-upload it into a new InVideo project. And now that I've done that, I'm going to take that video file and drag it onto the canvas. I'm just going to go ahead and add the whole thing. And now what I can do is come to the speed button up at the top. I'm going to speed mine up all the way to 2.5 times. Alright, and then once you're happy with how it looks, the next step is going to be to find a music track you like. So come to the music tab on the side, and for me, I'm looking for something kind of fun and playful. So I'm going to go ahead and search by mood, and then I'm going to click happy. I'm just going to play a few of these until I find one I like, and just go ahead and hit replace music. Alright, and then I also had a few sound effects in my video you might have noticed, like a popping sound when I had the bubbles on screen. So we're going to add those sound effects in the voiceover track, which is right underneath the music track. So what you're going to have to do is upload the sound effects. Check out our video about free stock music if you want to know more about where you can find and download sound effects. Just go ahead and hit upload media, and we're going to upload the audio file. Okay, so here's my popping sound. I'm going to find the spot in the video where I want it to go, put my cursor right there, and then I'm going to hit the 3 little dots and then select add as VO. So now as you can see, it's added just in that one little spot. So you could add a few different sound effects. I think it really adds a lot to your video. Alright, and that is it. Once you're happy with the way everything looks and sounds, just go ahead and hit download and share in the top right hand corner, and you'll be able to save your video. This is a really fun project, and as you can see, it wasn't too hard. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what type of product you're going to make a stop animation video for. And if you want to watch another step-by-step video creation tutorial, click here to learn how to make an epic logo reveal. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Đăng ký dùng thử miễn phí phần mềm tạo video tại trang web invideo.design.